Welcome to Biology online class from the Gopakrishna High School. Today we will discuss about the transportation, the circulatory system. Transfer of materials from one place to another place is called as a transportation. This transportation is very important and essential to all the living organisms. All the organisms, whether they are unicellular or multicellular, they needed the solid substances, liquid substances, and gaseous substances. All these substances are must be supplied to the body of an organisms for their survival. You know, all the cells in the living organisms, they can alive when they are supplied continuously oxygen and food material. Yes, in the primitive animals, like a single cell animals like amoeba, yes, it does not need a transport system. Why? It has the only one cell in their body. It has only one cell in their body. It is directly contact with the surroundings. That's why all the liquid substances they are directly diffuses into the cytoplasm through their body wall. Even food also directly diffuses into their cytoplasm through their body wall. The waste is produced in the body of animals. Yes, waste is also directly diffused out from the cytoplasm to surroundings. Even some multicellular animals like Hydra. Yes, in Hydra also there is no transport system. Why? Hydra also have the simple structure in their body. So food substances are directly diffuses through their body wall. Yes, in the primitive animals, unicellular animals or primitive multicellular animals, substances are transported by either diffusion or osmosis. Diffusion or osmosis. You know what is the diffusion? Movement of molecules or ions from the higher concentration to lower concentration is called as a diffusion. Diffusion means movement of molecules from the higher to lower concentration. Osmosis, movement of molecules or ions from the lower to higher concentration. Yes, but some animals they have the several cells, trillions of cells in their body. Yes, so that's why such multicellular animals they have the trillions of cells in their body. All these cells they do not directly contact with the surroundings. These cells are covered by a thick membrane is called skin. That's why higher multicellular animals they have developed the specialized system for the transport of the substances. That is called as a transport system or a circulatory system. Even plants also. Some plants are grow very tall, like a eucalyptus in India. They will grow up to 100 feet height. And the redwood trees in America, they will grow 330 feet. Such a long and tall trees, substances are not transported by diffusion or osmosis. That's right. Animals which have the several cells in their body or plants also develop the specialized system for the transport of the substances. Now we will discuss transport system in the animals, higher animals. All the multicellular animals they have developed the special body fluids for the transport of the substances that is called as a blood, lymph. Yes, blood and lymph. Two special body fluids are developed by the multicellular animals for the transport of the substances. One is the blood, second one is the lymph. That's why we have the two circulatory system. One is the blood circulatory system. lymphatic circulatory system, blood circulatory system, and the second one is the lymphatic circulatory system. Two special body fluids. So that's why two circulatory systems are there: blood circulatory system and lymphatic circulatory system. Yes, this blood circulatory system, it is consists of heart, blood vessels, and blood. Yes, lymphatic circulatory system, it is consists of lymph capillaries. Lymph capillaries, lymph vessels, lymph nodes, lymph fluid. Yes, lymph capillaries, lymph vessels, lymph nodes, and lymph fluid. Yes. First, we will discuss about the blood circulatory system. This blood circulatory system is consists of heart, blood vessels, and blood. First, we will discuss about the heart. Yes. Yes. In a human being, heart is made up of cardiac muscles. Yes. A heart is made up of cardiac muscles. Yes. Heart is made up of cardiac muscles, and they have the capacity to producing the contractions and relaxations. Yes, contraction of the heart is called systole, relaxation of the heart is called diastole. Yes, relaxation of the heart is called diastole. One systole and one diastole together known as a heartbeat. One systole and one diastole together known as a heartbeat. This heartbeat only responsible for the pulse. You know what is the pulse? When you are suffering from fever, if you will go to the hospital and the doctors they can check your pulse by placing their index finger, middle finger, ring finger on your wrist, like this, on your wrist. You also place yourself, your fingers on your wrist. You feel as a rhythmic movement on your fingers. Your fingers are pushed up and down slowly, rhythmically. This is called by the heartbeat. Yes. When the heart is contracted, blood flows speed in the, yes, when the heart is contracted, blood flows speed in the arteries. Then when the heart is relaxation, blood flows slowly in the arteries. Again, when the heart is contracted, blood flows speed in the arteries. When heart is relaxed, blood flows slowly in the arteries. This is the angiogram. This is the pulse. So, this pulse is caused by the heartbeat only. When the heart contracts, this crest is formed. Heart relaxes, trough is formed. One crest, one trough, together known as a one wave. In the same way, one systole, one diastole, together known as a heartbeat. This heartbeat is representing the pulse. Yes, you have to prepare your own one pulse meter or to observing the pulse. Take one check button and then take one match stick. It is stick to the whole of this check button. The button is placing on your wrist. Then what will happen? You will observe carefully the head portion of this matchstick. It can move up and down, slowly up and down. That is indicating the heartbeat or pulse. Heartbeat or pulse. This rate of heartbeat is or pulse is not uniform in the human being. It changes in the different physical conditions. Suppose while resting, you can check your pulse. It will be less. If you will do the walking for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, or you will do running, then you will check your pulse. Your pulse will increase more and more. So, by this we can say this pulse is changes along with the physical conditions. Even in different mental conditions also. afraid, then what will happen? Pulse will increase. So in this way, pulse is changes. This heartbeat is changes. Yes. This heartbeat is changes along with the age also. Look here. The heartbeat in the newborn baby. Yes. The heartbeat in the newborn baby is 100 to 150 times per minute. The heartbeat in the infants. Yes, a newborn baby means between the 0 to 3rd month, 0 to 3 months. 100 to 150 times per minute. If the rate of heartbeat, infants, third month to 6th month, rate of heartbeat will be 90 to 120 times. Yes, 120 times per minute. The rate of heartbeat in the infants between 6 to 12 months. 6 to 12 months. The rate of heartbeat will be 80 to 120 times per minute. Times per minute. Yes. The rate of heartbeat infants. Yes. Children. The years between 1 year to 10 years. Yes, 1 to 10 years. The rate of heartbeat will be 70 to 130 times per minute. Yes. Children above 10 years. Above 10 years. Adult human being. Old peoples. Old peoples means senior citizens. The rate of heartbeat will be 60 to 100 times per minute. Well trained athletes. Yes, well trained athletes. The rate of heartbeat will be 40 to 60 minutes. Look here, in the newborn baby, from the 0 to 3rd month, the rate of heartbeat will be between 100 to 150 times. Infants, the rate of heartbeat will be 90 to 120 times. The age between 3 months to 6 months, rate of heartbeat will be 90 to 120 times. Infants, the age between the 6 to 12 months, 6 months to 12 months, rate of heartbeat will be 80 to 120 times per minute. Children, the age between 1 to 10 years, rate of heartbeat will be 70 to 130 times. Children above 10 years or old people or senior citizens, rate of heartbeat will be 60 to 100. Well trained athletes is 40 to 60 times. You know why the newborn baby's heartbeat will be maximum? In the newborn baby, the heartbeat will be maximum. Why? The heart is small in size. Such a small heart to pumping the blood liquid for the body, it must be beating several times. So the scientific reason is the BMR, basal metabolic rate. The basal metabolic rate, BMR, is more in the small animals. Yes, you know what is the basal metabolic rate? First of all, what is the metabolic rate? The rate at which a compound is synthesized or degraded in our body, that is called as a metabolic rate. If the metabolic rate is determined after fasting the overnight, that is called a basal metabolic rate, BMR. If the metabolic rate is determined after fasting the overnight, is called as a basal metabolic rate. So it is determined by spirometer. Yes, spirometer. That's why BMR is more in the small animals. into small slices. Another one is not cut as slices. Then you will try to dry this whole potato into slices. And which will dry early? Slices only dry early because they have the more surface area. That's why small animals have the more body surface area than the large animals. So BMR is more in the small animals than the large animals. That's why BMR is more in the newborn babies than the adult human being. In the well-trained athletes, they have the capacity to utilizing the organs maximum. That's why BMR is less in the well-trained athletes. Why the BMR is less in the well-trained athletes? And these athletes, they have practiced maximum utilizing the body parts, all the body parts. That's why the capacity to utilizing the body parts is more in the athletes. Even at the speed of 40 to 60 beats also, the heart is able to pumping the blood sufficient to the body parts. That's why BMR is less in the well-trained athletes.
हो सर